cause I'm cooler than the polar bear's toenails. Oh hell, there he go again, talking that shit. Cause I'm cooler than the polar bear's toenails. Oh hell, there he go again, talking that shit. Cause I'm polar bear's.
All right, what's going on, my people? Welcome to Polar Bear Live exclusive interview edition. Today is a very big day for the show. We have none other. Dude's a killer radio host, an amazing author, paid shit talker. Motherfucking me, Rude Jude is in the building.
Hello. How y'all doing? Am I looking at that camera right there?
Yeah, right here.
Bet. Cool.
Yeah. This is exactly what we're doing, man. How you doing today? You good this morning?
Rough.
Rough.
Yep.
2 hours of sleep?
Yep, 2 hours.
And he's still here. This motherfucker here.
Yeah, you gotta be about your business, even if you're bad at that shit. Even if you're fucking bad.
Fucking grinder, dude. That's
when I hooked up a date with a nice lady, and I got insomnia, and she wanted me to stay the night, and we had a very nice time, and she's awesome and respectable and the whole nine. But like, fuck, I didn't sleep a goddamn wink, and the whole time I was like, I gotta be up. I gotta be up to talk to motherfucking Polar Bear and not suck.
You're still fucking here, man. I appreciate that, like, for real.
Yeah,
that's
all you got is your word.
That's
if you say you're gonna do some shit, fucking do it.
Yeah, nah, it's true as fuck, man. And I've had people cancel on me because they partied way too hard. And I'm not gonna say any names. I'm gonna throw him under the bus because he ended up coming through.
That's cool.
But yeah, so you being here is fucking amazing.
Nah, man.
And let me get some better lighting also, so we can.
No, I'm just white as fuck.
Nah, it's all good.
Yeah, that didn't help. That didn't unwhiten my ass. I'm still a fucking pink motherfucker.
I'm a pink. I got red cheeks. I'm a pink motherfucker too. So
the fuck up, yeah.
Yeah, so I fucking understand.
Straight up.
So first of all, let me get this shit out the way first because let me get the dick riding out of the way. No homo, no gay shit. But I've been a big fan of you for like close to 10 years, bro. I've been listening to you on Shade 4-5.
Thanks.
So to have you in the fucking studio is dope as fuck, man, and I appreciate it for real.
Well,
like,
thanks for reaching out, and this is not to shit on your show, but I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, and I don't say no to shit, bro.
Yeah,
Anybody is like, hey, let me holler at you, I'm like, fuck it, let's go. I'm down.
Right.
But the cool thing is like, it's cats. A lot of times, cats that are beginning. They have a different way of looking at shit, and sometimes they do the best fucking interviews. So it's like I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Yep, let's do it. Yep, let's do it. I think everybody. Like, until you're at that spot where you got that fuck you money and you can tell motherfuckers to say to fuck off and you got time, fucking do it.
Yeah.
And I hope you didn't take that as a bang on you at all,
fuck
bro.
no,
Like,
not at all.
I was
bro.
like, yeah, you want me to come talk? Honored. I'll be there. Thanks.
Yeah, not at all, dude. When I just got done with a podcast and I was downstairs with a friend of mine, A-Marie, and I opened up my Instagram and you replied, you're like, I'm down, here's my number. I was like, holy shit. Like, it was like insane. I was like, damn, he actually reached out. He's actually going to come on and do it.
Yeah.
And like, I feel you because like, I've had viral videos. So like, when I reply to people on Snapchat, 'cause I just try to reply to everybody.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you replied to me. It's like, man, I'm a human being. You know what I'm saying? Like, I eat shit and sleep just like you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I'm not Kanye West yet, bro. Like, I open up, like, I try to open up every fucking DM and answer shit back. And, like, yo, dude, like, that's what you have to do. That's what you got to do in this day and age. If you sign up for a job, and my job is entertainment, part of entertainment is, like, you work in Instagram like it's a job. You work everything like it's a job. Like, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
And real talk, I came out here to sell books, and I'm trying to sell books. None of my motherfuckers like books, so.
Well, you're in the right town. Austin loves some fucking books.
Yeah,
so.
but Austin, they don't like me. So,
Austin's a liberal town, so you might want to, but you never know. Got some people out.
Yeah, they're real open-minded as long as you agree with them.
that's not open-minded at all, you motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're
open-minded is when you're open-minded of everybody's opinion. Like, I don't give a shit what you think. We're good. We're cool. Fuck it.
I know. I come from a hippie family. Like, I lived on the commune and the whole nine, and it's like, they're real accepting. As long as you march in step with them, they're fucking accepting. We got kicked off that motherfucker because my dad hit someone's kids. This was the early '80s when hitting children was still acceptable. But they wasn't for that shit, so they asked us kindly to leave the commune.
Yep. Nah, man, that's shit. Ass beatings did me a fucking hell of a fucking job, dude. Like, my dad fucking. I needed to get my ass beat twice, and after that, I was like, you know what? I don't do that, and I don't get the belt. Cool, I got it.
Straight the fuck up.
Cool, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I learned. My brother, on the other hand, he was a dick. He would get his ass whooped and just like rub it off and be like, "Fuck you," and still keep doing it.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I got like half of my homies got their asses whooped, and then. Well, more than half of my homies, like a gang of my homies, got their asses whooped and still ended up in prison. And then like
wasn't whooped hard enough.
Yeah, then my dad didn't. He just put the fear of God in me. He was like this just big mean Italian motherfucker that just was a fucking maniac. I remember one time I was fucking off like. This is back in the '80s when you would go to the. You'd go to the bank, and when you filling out this card, they had that blue shit, so it would do the copy. It was like, it would copy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, so I'm drawing pictures, and I'm looking at the copies, and I'm like, I'm thinking I'm fucking stunting on that shit, and I look over, my dad's like, come here, and I'm like, nah, man, I'm over here fucking doing art, bro. Like,
right, yeah.
I'm in a zone, I'm Basquiat on this shit. And, man, he got me in the car. We drove out to like a mall parking lot, and he was like, "Get out the fucking car! Like, let me talk to you." And he slammed the car door so hard that he shattered the fucking window.
Holy shit! Yeah. Oh my god!
I was just like, "Oh my god, I'm fucking no, I'm fucking dead."
Oh yeah, that fucking scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, dude. I stayed next to him in line after that shit. I was just like, and then he didn't have to put hands on me, but when I saw that fucking window shatter, I was just like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, you knew you fucked up. You're like, damn, I was just doing some art.
Yep. Don't fuck with Ange,
trying to see the copies and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, that's and it sounds like your dad is like ruthless as a motherfucker. Like the voice you do on the audiobook, with his Italian accent and everything, like it sounds like he will put the fear of God in you quick.
Yeah, he was Ange was a maniac. He was like here's a story of Ange. He was back in the day, before everybody got fucking, like, started eating 7,000 calories a day at the fucking, at the gas station only sold gas.
Right, yeah.
You couldn't go in there and buy a fucking Slurpee, some lotion, a motherfucking, a Kind bar thinking that you're being healthy. None of that. They just sold gas. So my dad's in Detroit. This is post-riots. So there's the crazy racial tension, and to be real, like, the white folks was shook. But my old man, he's first generation Italian. He grew up getting his ass whooped. He wasn't like maybe, white people ain't got no culture. Like, nah, we got some there's different types. There's every fucking country has their own shit, and here's a history lesson. We was fucking each other up all in Europe. There was like wars for the last fucking thousands of years, fucking each other up because our cultures didn't mesh. So Ange got that Italian shit in him. He's pumping gas. Two brothers roll up on him. They're like, let me get 10 on this bitch, and you got to pump the gas for him. So he pumps the 10, and they give him 5. Mm-hmm. And he was like, it's 10. They're like, nah, motherfucker. We said 5. And he's like, nah, motherfucker, you said 10. And now they going back and forth. And my fucking lunatic-ass father reaches in and grabs the keys out their motherfucking shit and was and he's in the city, dog. Like, now he's in Detroit. And then he's like, grabs the keys out their fucking shit. He's like, give me my motherfucking $5. Like, bro, it's not even your fucking money, man. Like, but he's stuck on principle.
Right, yeah.
They fucking leave the car there, bail out, come back with like 10 other dudes. So now my dad's like, oh, great. So Ange Ange being Ange goes into, it's just a booth. It's like it's a booth where you collect the money. It's like he goes into the booth, grabs a fucking hammer, and gets the claw part out, and it's like in that movie scene, like, oh, what, you gonna fuck us all up? He's like, you guys might kill me, but I'm taking your motherfucking eyes with me. And he points to the leader.
Fuck.
He's like, your fucking eyes are coming with me. I might die, but your motherfucking eyes, they're coming with me, man. And they gave him pause, and then like right then some fucking bikers rolled up. I don't know if we renegades or whatever the fuck. They was like, what's up, brother? You need some help? And then shit dispersed.
Oh my god.
He ain't never get his $5, but
that's fucking raw, dude.
yeah, Ange didn't give a fuck, bro. He was short on fucks.
Oh my god. I couldn't imagine if a dude, especially with like the Italian accent, like you make them have, you know what I'm saying? Like, your eyes are coming with me. Like, oh shit, you know what?
Yeah, straight up.
I need my eyes for life, so I'm good. I like seeing shit, especially titties. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it gave him pause. It made the motherfuckers like, huh, all right, this guy's not regular.
Right. Yeah. They thought they were gonna come up and run shit, and he was like, nah, fuck you. Fuck you.
I would have been like, all right, man, yeah, $5, fuck it.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't own this fucking gas station. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck no.
Tell them, hey, man, yeah, they fucking robbed me for $5, dude. I need some security up in here.
Right, yeah, exactly. You would have got fucking security instead of $5. Fuck it, like.
Yeah, he was built. Yeah, he was built different. They were built a little harder back then. Well, you see it every generation. We're getting fucking more and more pussy.
Right. Yeah. yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah.
It's
straight up.
It really is, dude. Like, you're right. Each generation is getting like more and more bitch made. Like, it's fucking insane. Like,
yeah,
it's nuts. And I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I'm not a fucking fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hard. I'm a funny dude. I'm a comedy dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can talk your way out of a situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was the same with me. Yeah,
exactly. And don't get me wrong, I have like killers on my team that if you fuck me up, you're fucked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the same time, like, I'm not the one to start shit. I'm always chilling. I'm always, hey, let's fucking calm down.
Right.
You know? Yeah. I'm a lot like you in a sense when it comes to that, because I know that you talk about it even in your book, that you kind of like talk yourself out of a situation, like you said, and just you try and avoid conflict and violence.
Yeah, and I think that's really what like playing outside did. Like back in the day, your mom or dad would tell you to go. If the sun's out, it didn't even matter if the sun was out. If it was if it was daylight, it was daytime, cold, wet, whatever. You dress for the weather, then you go to fuck outside, and don't come back until fucking it's dark. And doing that, you're playing with all these kids, and you have to figure out how to problem solve. Yeah, you gotta come up with shit to do. You gotta come up with ways to problem solve. People are trying to figure out the hierarchy, who's running shit, who's not running shit, how to not get your ass whooped,
right?
And whether that's deflect, fucking punch somebody in the fucking head, crack a fucking joke. Everybody's got to come up with their own way to bring something to the table, and you just don't have that now. You just you don't. Kids don't know how to problem solve.
It's all social media shit.
All they do is go tell.
Yep.
Like back in the day, there was the only time I ever told on a motherfucker was the first grade. It was story time, and Donnie. I ain't gonna say his last name.
Don't tell on him again.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking throw him all the way under the bus. But it's story time, and they're like, sit Indian style. I don't even know what they call it now. Sit Native American style.
Hell yeah.
They probably like call some old bitch. Sit crossity cross on.
Crossity cross applesauce.
Yeah, crisscross applesauce on the fucking thing. But we sat Indian style, and they're doing story time, and I'm like, the fuck is that smell? And I look down, and just coming out of Donnie's fucking Fruit of the Looms was a big piece of shit. Like Donnie had shit his pants, and I'm like, yo, Donnie, you shit your pants. And he's like, I know, I want to hear the end of the story. I was like, woo, fucking Mrs. Lemke. Donnie pooped his pants. But other than that, like, you just don't tell. Like, there was no telling. But yeah, I threw that motherfucker under the bus, bro.
That'd be a good fucking story.
That was it. That was the story. Yeah,
they'd have shit in his pants and to sit there and be like, I want to hear the end.
Yeah,
I want to see how this ends.
And you know how Donnie's uncle was in the same class with him too, so it was like one of those deals.
Oh shit!
Yeah, Donnie and his uncle was both in first grade with me.
Oh, that sounds like they were fucking. Were they Mexican? Because that sounds like some Latino shit, dude.
It was black. It was It was black. Yeah.
Yo, fucking the Latino culture, dude. Like the Mexican culture, you can graduate. Yeah. And, like have like your nieces and nephews. You know what I'm saying?
Straight the fuck up, dude. Yeah. They'll put one in you late in life. You're like, this is your new auntie. She's younger than you. Congratulations.
Right. Yeah, you're fucking picking up your tia from school and shit. Like, come on, let's go. What are you doing? Did you act up again today? Come on, tia, you're fucking up.
Changing your tia's diapers and shit. Like, God damn it.
I don't want to have to tell my dad, your brother, but I'm going to have to, so.
Straight up.
Oh, dude, I hate to go to fucking the movies with Donnie and him just shitting because he doesn't want to miss a part.
Straight up. Me and Donnie didn't hang out. Yeah, I was like, I stayed clear of Donnie and his fucking uncle. His uncle had the worst breath. I was like, God damn. It smelled like fucking canned corn. Yeah.
Canned corn.
They got me at this fucking, it's funny you picked me up at I'm not even going to say the fucking hotel, but they got me at this fucking broke ass hotel, and it's just.
It's rough.
It's funny, like, a lot of cats don't realize how smells bring you back to places.
Yeah.
And man, just being in that hotel just reminds me of poverty, dog. Like it just reminded me of just being broke, man. Like, I fucking hate this smell, man. Like it just touches me in a real. I dump cologne on just because I don't want the smell of poverty on my ass. I'm like, it's just cigarettes and stale air.
You walk into the room and think you're back in Detroit. Like, what the fuck?
What's up with y'all broke motherfuckers not opening a window? That don't cost. It doesn't cost any money to get fresh air.
Yeah, it's free, motherfuckers. Open the window.
Yeah, every time I go in there, it smells like fried bologna and cigarettes and dusty ass carpet, man. Like that's just the fucking smell of broke motherfuckers.
Yeah. Fried bologna and cigarettes.
Blunts and shit.
Oh, that's fucking horrible.
I know. I remember like I got out of that shit, and then I was working for this talk show named Jenny Jones, and they'd have me go surprise people and tell them they're coming on Jenny Jones, and Jenny Jones, like most talk shows, exploits poor people. In the guise of like looking out. This is how out cold they were on Jenny Jones. If you ain't had teeth, they would give you teeth because they didn't want some toothless fuck on there looking.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Oh shit. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, because that's how fucking like I remember one time they sent me to the hills of Kentucky and like the kid was like, they gonna have moving stairs? I'm like, you mean an escalator? Yeah, I don't know, moving the stairs. I move. I'm like, yeah, they got escalators, they got everything, bro. Like, yeah, come on, yeah.
Like he thinks he made it in life because there's an escalator or moving stairs.
Yeah, it was the most stereotypical shit. Like fucking, it was out east and it was east of Knoxville. We're fucking lost. We just see some broad in front of a Walmart. Of fucking course, I roll up on her. She got fucking Down syndrome. I'm like, where's such and such road? She points us in the right direction too.
Shit.
Now we up in a holler somewhere. We up in some fucking holler, and it's just the goddamn. It was a fucking. It was like a mobile home on the side of the mountain. You know what I mean? Like
that's insane.
Clearly they didn't pay for the shit. They just put it there, or they didn't pay for the land. They just put it right there. And that was the moving stairs
fucking
kid.
Breaking Bad, cooking meth just in the desert. Hey,
I got the moving stairs. They looked about 75. They was my age. I was like, fuck, Doritos and Mountain Dew.
So all those things when you went and you would like talk to people, all that shit was legit. It wasn't like staged or anything like that.
When I went on, if they caught you lying, they would send you home. Like they didn't give a fuck if you was lying, but you had to keep your lies together.
Oh, I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you wouldn't fuck up like the realness of the show type shit, right?
Exactly. So they had plausible deniability. It was there was a gay guy that got killed before I got on there. Yeah, there was one dude was in the closet, the other dude was out of the closet. He brought the closeted motherfucker on, was like, "Hey, I got a secret crush on you," and he was from a redneck ass town in Michigan, and he went home, and it usually takes a while before they air the shit. He lost his shit and just went and murked him, like shotgun, boom.
Damn.
Yeah, I think he just got out of jail a little bit ago, so. Yeah.
That's fucked off.
I don't know if that counts as a hate crime, because they was both gay, but,
There's some stipulations on that part. There has to be.
Yeah, I don't know, it's like... That's kind of out cold, man. To out a motherfucker.
Right, yeah, like that's a hate crime. Like, what? I sucked his dick. How's that a hate crime?
Straight up. Yeah, I guess that dude would go to fucking gay bars and get his dick sucked and shit. But that was kind of his business, you know?
Right. Well, it's fucked off that he just fucking, like, I don't know, man. Like, how do you bring somebody on and just throw them under the bus like that? Like,
yeah, I wouldn't.
Especially in a small town. Like, I mean, you had to think in your mind, like, there's gonna be consequences for this. Maybe not death, but
no, yeah.
I mean, shit, bro. Like,
no, can you imagine? Like, I'm gay and fucking, I'm like low key gay in some redneck town, getting my dick sucked, and like, yeah, man, I would love for somebody to take me on television and just fucking expose my gayness.
Yeah, right.
In fucking 96, that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah,
like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
96. The 90s were bad too, dude. Like,
yeah, they wouldn't fuck. Yeah, they
wouldn't fucking with nobody with the gay stuff. Like, gays have like come such a far and long way from the 90s.
Yeah, bro.
Man, dude, and like that's another thing that like I really dig about you, man. Is like you keep your vocabulary the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll say tranny, you'll say fag. You don't give a shit. Like, we grew up in the 90s. You know, like, well, I grew up in the 90s.
Yeah.
You were like, what, 70s? Yeah. You were born?
I was 77, but so I was.
Yeah, see?
I peaked in the 90s.
My brother was 76.
Yeah.
So, like, growing up with him, I mean, even till this day, still, we still say the same shit. You know, like, for example, like, if I'm stressing over a girl and I go around my brother, I'm like, man, I don't know, I'm probably just going to give up on relationships because girls, all they do is hurt you. And
yeah.
Oh, fag. Like,
yeah, straight up. Yeah.
Like, man the fuck up. What the fuck's the matter with you?
Yeah, dog.
You know,
like yeah, it's like people get so caught up. And, like, look, man, there's certain words I avoid.
Yeah, me too.
It just depends. It's like, look, man, if you're trying to get a point across and you know that there's a word that's going to trigger somebody, and or that's gonna if this word is a landmine, and they're gonna stop listening to your message and just focus on that word, then avoid the fucking word.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But like, if I'm just talking shit, then I'm just talking shit.
It is what the fuck it is. It's like George Carlin said, like, it's all about. Words are just words. It's the context of the word.
Yeah, straight up.
Like that's like, and a lot of people are super sensitive about it. And I have a really big gay following just because I guess Polar Bear. Like, I didn't double think my name, and I found out.
You a bear.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I never thought of it. Yeah. And then I just started getting like I had viral videos, and I started getting random dick pics on Snapchat, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? Why, bro? Like, why are you doing this?
Hey, man, if they buying the cups, man.
Exactly. No, exactly.
Up,
you do what you do, man. Behind closed doors, I don't give a shit. Like, I love every fucking person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Well, shit, man. Like, that was a fun. I've been doing this show for 15 years, and I don't know if you guys ever noticed this or listened to fucking rap, but it's a homophobic ass. It's homophobic, man. The hood shit is homophobic. Like, they're still saying no homo to this fucking day.
Yeah.
I say it ironically.
Yeah.
But, like, the funny thing is like, when I'm arguing for gay rights, if I'm like, you need to treat homosexuals in the right way, I'm missing these motherfuckers because I'm not speaking their language. I'm like, look, man, if a motherfucking fag wants to suck a dick, let a motherfucking fag suck a dick. Now, someone from the outside, let's say someone from Austin, they're going to be like, oh, this is hate speech. It's like, nah, motherfucker, I'm speaking Chinese to Chinese people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking the language. Do you want this shit to reach this audience? Let me speak the motherfucking language.
Exactly.
And I broke it down to this motherfucker. He's like, yo, man. He was like, man, if my son sucked dick, I'll beat the shit out of him. And I was like, I said, bro. I said, let me ask you something. You like pussy, right? He was like, yeah. I was like, why? He was like, it's just good, man. I just grew up liking that shit. I said, all right, maybe your son grew up just liking dick.
Right.
And then I was like, how many ass whoopings would I have to give you to get you to stop liking pussy?
Man.
And he was just like, I was like, exactly, bro.
Dude.
Like,
you lay it out like that. I've never thought of it like that.
It's just like, how many ass whoops you might say you stop liking pussy, or like you might be, or like someone like you might get your ass whooped into getting fucked in the ass in the pen, but it's not like you're fucking stoked on this shit, or
right, yeah,
you know what I mean, or maybe you are. Fuck, I don't know. Maybe you're like, hey, I turned over a new leaf, and that's I didn't know about that whole prostate thing, But yeah, I don't know, man. Like that was just the way I tried to break that. So like I break shit down to motherfuckers and using my language. That's the fucking word, like most of the world's language.
Yeah.
And or most of them, like half of America's language. So I'm talking to 50% of fucking America.
Yeah.
And I got some little fuck boys over here fucking crying about it. And I'm not talking about the new way that they call fuck boys, like the fucking, I hate that like rich white ladies got their hands on fuck boy and they're like, oh, it's like he fucks women and then doesn't.
Right.
Nah, fuck boy is a fucking dude that gets fucked. He's a fuck boy.
Yeah, like I call my haircut because I get like the part right here. I call it like the fuck boy junior haircut. I ought to give a shit. I'll clown myself like a motherfucker.
Straight up.
Being in comedy, you learn to clown yourself, and you just like, it is what it is. I don't give a shit. Like I honestly think that I was like, we're gonna quote unquote blessed with a horrible sex life.
Yeah.
For comedy, like I have a bunch. Like I masturbated wrong for the first year.
What'd you do? How'd you masturbate wrong?
The way I used to masturbate was like this. I would rub the top for podcast listeners. I would grab my dick and like over the cover. I'd put the cover over it and I'd fucking rub the top.
Did it work?
Yeah. It took me a while to come though. Like,
yeah.
Like I didn't actually come. The first time I came was watching Players Club. And
nice.
Yeah, it was Seems Like You're Ready with the Brad sister. I was like, oh my God, what is this?
You're like, hey.
Oh shit. She did it for me. Like it was that, you know.
That's what's up.
It was that milk chocolate that I was like, oh shit, okay, this is nice. Yeah.
I just rub it like a lamp. Aladdin will come out.
I was rubbing it like when you go like to a fancy Italian restaurant and they come up with fresh Parmesan. Like, hey, you want some more Parmesan? Say when.
That's the most, it's like...
fucking stupid.
Yeah. I mean, it's literally shaped like a fucking, like, you would go like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna hit the top. I guess it makes sense.
Yeah. Fucking sensitive head, man.
Yeah.
And the only reason I found out how to jack off correctly is because me and my cousin were arguing.
Right.
And he did like the motion. He's like, man, why don't you go jack off somewhere? I was like, what? Like,
why don't you go jack off?
Why don't you do that?
Fucking, sand, wax on, wax off on his ass. Why don't you go fucking sand the floor, jack off?
And when he said that, I was like, oh shit, that's how you do it.
Like, damn, son.
I can't wait to try this tonight, you know?
Yeah, that must have been mind-blowing and shit.
It
like,
was,
next
bro.
Fucking level.
It was like, oh my gosh, this is so much easier.
Man, I just shaved 30 minutes off my fucking, off my nut. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, dude. Exactly. Exactly.
Everybody's got their own weird shit, man. I got a homeboy that was fucking teddy bears for a minute.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
The fucking teddy bear safe around that motherfucker.
Oh, let's dive into that. What would he, like, cut a hole into it? And
yeah, I guess so, yeah. He would cut a hole into that motherfucker. And
oh, my gosh.
Go the fuck in. Yeah.
Poor fucking bears.
I know.
Especially if it's like a Toy Story. You know what I'm saying? Like, they come to life at night. Like, what the fuck?
Like, what? Yeah. Hey, shit. Stop.
Hey, Teddy, you got some stuffing over here. Have some cum on it. Put it back in you.
Straight up, man. Yeah. Well, why is he so stiff?
Yeah. He's all fucking caveman.
It's like taxidermy.
Oh, for real, though, dude. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, my gosh. That's fucking insane. I don't feel so bad about jacking off now, so that's fucking good for me.
Yeah, man, everybody does it. Yeah, the worst one I did, I was like, man, if I microwave a motherfucking, this is when you know you just was jacking off way too much. I'm like, I'm gonna microwave a goddamn cantaloupe and cut a hole in that bitch and try to fuck it. That shit.
He said it ain't work.
That shit ain't work. I was like, what the fuck am I doing, man? I just ruined the cantaloupe, man. Or muskmelon, whatever.
How long your dick smell like cantaloupe after that?
I wouldn't wash it off. Just shame. Like, that's the same with the pocket pussy, man. Like, they always sending me, like, pocket pussies. I'll try it out one time. And, I'll do it. And then it'll be, like, day dark. Like, it's like 5:30. You ain't turned the lights on yet. So it's, like, fucking kind of bleak in your house. And now you got to fucking go flip your pussy inside out and wash the cum out in the fucking sink. You're like, really, dude? Like, this is what it's come to, man?
Yeah. Like, when you find the fucking perfect porn, you jack off, and then it's still playing afterwards. You're like,
oh, no. Yeah.
I'm disgusted.
Yeah, you turn that shit off.
And you, bro, I've heard you on the All Out show. You watch some crazy ass shit on Pornhub, bro. Like,
it gets wild.
That shit's insane. Some of the shit that you like, even in the books, bro. You talk about it. It's like, damn.
Oh yeah, dark. It gets dark. Yeah.
And you know what? I want to talk about that actually. Let's
all right, bet.
Bring these out right here. We got Hyena and Hummingbird. If y'all have not grabbed these books, y'all have not listened to these books, go grab them, man. This shit, dude, is so fucking like raw, descriptive. Like, honestly, like, your storytelling reminds me of like Tupac and Scarface and 8 Ball. Like, I have the books because I just wanted to support, but the audiobook is what I listen to.
Right.
And if you lay back and you close your eyes, you can see each fucking story like unfold. It's almost like virtual reality in a sense, because like, especially with like your grittiness and your grimy voice,
right? You
explaining every detail, that shit is insane. Hyena, Hummingbird, both of these books, man. If y'all have not got them, go get them because they.
I'll tell you, we'll even sweeten the deal. I got fucked on the audiobook deal for Hyena.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. I got fucking fucked on that shit. So, like, I'm not even getting paid off of that shit. So you can go on YouTube, just go listen for free on YouTube. It don't matter to me. I'd rather you hear it. And then if you like it, then support the other shit. Because it's not even. It's like I'm not even making money. It's just like voting with dollars. You know what I mean? It's like if you want real shit, vote with your dollars. And it's like cats be like, oh, ain't no real hip hop, and then they go fucking steal it. Like when the real hip hop drops, they go steal it. It's like, bitch, that's why there ain't no real fucking hip hop, because you just stole it. Someone dropped it and you stole that shit.
Yeah, support motherfuckers, man. That's the biggest thing of it all, man. Is you gotta support people. If you enjoy people and you enjoy their art, support the fuck out of them like that. It's not that hard.
Yeah,
like I mean, these books, I got both of them for like $20-$25 off of Amazon. Like it's.
And we just saved you 15 on the goddamn Hyena.
Yeah, exactly. Like going on YouTube. And I saw that on YouTube and I was like, man, it's fucked up. But now that you tell me that, it's like, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm like, I hit him up. I'm like, yo, I ain't got a check I haven't gotten a check yet for my motherfucking, for Hyena. They're like, oh yeah, that was just a buyout. They got me $1,500 for that shit.
Oh, bro.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me, man? Like,
oh, bro.
You need a lawyer. You need a lawyer for your lawyer. But my lawyer didn't even look at that shit. My agent. You need a lawyer for your agent if you're ever in any of that shit, because they will fuck you. They don't give a fuck about you. A lot of shit. You think that you think that they're looking out for your best interest, but they got 4 other fucking people, and they'll throw you under the bus to get a better deal for somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, so
it's fucked off, dude.
Yeah, it's
so
nuts.
Did you find that out before you wrote Hummingbird or after Hummingbird?
I found that out. Me getting fucked over. Mm-hmm. That was post Hummingbird.
Okay.
Yeah, that was post Hummingbird. And look, both of those. I wrote those books for cats that don't like to read books, and I didn't go to college. I read growing up, so that really helped. My parents reading to me really helped. It helps with your vocabulary. I think you should, like, real talk. Like, that's the cheapest thing you could do for your kids is read to your fucking children. Like, it's cheap, and it really helps them. It helps with their imagination. It helps with their vocabulary. That's one of the biggest differences between rich people and poor people. rich kids are exposed to more words per day than fucking broke kids. Like,
yeah,
that's libraries are free, museums are free. Like, there's shit you can do to not be broke. You know, you can be broke, but don't act broke.
Right.
Anyway.
No, definitely. Nah, man, and it really shows in there, man, because like your storytelling it's like on point. Like you describe every little fucking thing. Like even if somebody's overdosing or you're going into like the bathroom in the strip club with shitty walls, like you describe every fucking thing to where like you can fucking see it.
Yeah, I just want to take you like, there. And the thing is like that was like, look, man, I didn't go to college. It took me 5 years to graduate high school. I was super insecure about that shit for years, man. I felt really fucking like I always thought people that went to college were better than me until I started fucking this chick from Stanford. And like Stanford, I don't know, it's like the fucking Ivy League of the West Coast. And I was like fucking her. And like we'd be in bed talking. And I'd be like, this bitch is dumb as fucking hell. Like, how the fuck? And then that's when I was like, fuck college, man. Like, motherfuckers ain't smart there, you know what I mean? Like,
you go to Stanford and you're still a dumbass.
Yeah, you still like intelligence and education are two different things. So I was like, all these motherfucking book motherfuckers, they use all these big ass words to describe something simple. So I'm trying to make you feel with the least amount of words possible. That's the way I'm trying to cut to the motherfucking chase. It's a quick read, but it's dense. So like when I say read that shit like it's a poem, read it word for fucking word. Cause if you read it fast, you're gonna miss it.
Yeah. Nah, straight up. Take your time with it because and I think the audiobook, why I like the audiobook so much is because of the simple fact that the way you illustrate it reminds me of Henry Hill from Goodfellas. Like, you know how Ray Liotta, he had that fucking perfect voice to go with the movie? Yeah. That's exactly how I feel about the book. It's legit. I think my favorite story is, it's actually a toss-up between Hyena and Hummingbird. Yeah. But the one in Hyena was when you were bargain hunting for strip clubs in Michigan.
Oh, yeah.
And you had the stripper with the Down syndrome and the one-armed stripper.
Oh, yeah. That's all about, like, that story is about, like, that story, so basically, there's this, I don't even think it's open anymore, but there was a strip, Flint is like, makes Detroit look nice. Flint's like a fucking shithole. And I love Flint. Shout out to Flint, but like, y'all know it's a fucking shithole.
Right.
And so we go to this spot. It was $5 lap dances, man. Like, $5 lap dances. You go in there with $50 and be like a sultan. You know what I mean? Like, you're like an oil baron in that bitch. And so I just saw this thick ass white girl, and I'm like, damn, you know, nice fat ass. She had like dreadlocks, which is not fucking stinky on a white girl, but whatever. And I saw that she had one arm, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting a lap dance from a one-armed stripper just for bragging rights, you know, just bragging rights, because I want to be able to shut down the motherfucker. I want to be at a bar and just shut down a motherfucker. Be like, oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw a donkey show. Yeah, you did. I got a lap dance from a one-armed stripper in Flint, and then drink my little.
That shit, dude, is just for fucking...
Say no more, yeah.
It's fucking funny because as a comedian, I do the same shit.
Right.
Like, if I go in somewhere and I know, like, this is going to be fucking bad, I'll be like, well, at least I got some fucking material that I can, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I can grab something and piece something together from this one fucking story.
Yeah.
You know? Like I had a girl that... And this is a crazy fucking story, true story. I was messing with this girl before I moved to Colorado, and me and her were talking for like a month. And during those like month or 2 months, she gave me 3 hand jobs, and I came on her tits twice.
That's what's up.
And I fucking moved to Colorado, months go by, and she hits me up, and she's like, hey, what's up? Hope everything's good. I'm doing well. I'm pregnant. There's a 10% chance it's yours. And I'm like, what the fuck? What are you talking about, 10%? Like, I came on your tits, not, like, inside of you. What the fuck are you talking about, you know?
Unless she scraped that
that's
shit.
Exactly what in my mind, I'm mind-fucking myself, because what if she went in and turkey-basted that shit in? Like, I don't know this shit, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm mind-fucking myself, and I'm like, man, dude, what the fuck? Like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
She has the baby, and the baby is, like, dark skin, dark hair, dark eyes. I'm like, nice. Thank you.
Straight up.
I'm good. I'm free. Like, you can't.
Yeah.
She still hit me up a month later. She's like, we need to take a test. Like, bitch, for what?
For
the fucking Danny Trejo Jr.'s
Yeah,
not my
straight
child?
up.
What are we doing, bro?
Motherfucker beige as hell, dude. Like, fucking miss me with that, man.
Yeah, I know my last name's Gonzalez, but bro, what the fuck, dude?
Fucking weirdo, bro. You
Yeah.
got me fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, if I was to show you a picture of the baby, you'd be like, oh, bro, what the fuck? Hell nah.
Yes, sir. Let's do the swab.
Yeah, straight up.
Will you leave me alone if we do this shit? Yeah, sure. Swab away, you fucking rat.
Exactly, dude.
And the thing with that, the whole point of that story too, because it's funny, but it's also like, so the girls, I'm waiting for this girl, and this the strip club's so grimy, like the fucking the doorman. They got one doorman working. He's in the middle of the club getting a lap dance. Like, he's not even checking IDs. He's getting a fucking lap dance. It's hot. It's like the hottest day in the fucking world. They don't got AC. They just got the back door open with a box fan. Fucking some fat peanut butter bitches playing on the fucking touch screen. Some old white dudes on the fucking Rascal, like, cashing her ass out. And I'm like, just waiting for this girl. I'm waiting. I'm like, I'm getting this lap dance. And so she's about to, she finishes with some fucking lame. And I'm like, all right, man, I'm getting her. So I pull her up. I'm like, let me get a dance. And I didn't think about how sweaty she was going to be. Ugh. And like, so she starts dancing on me, and like, my shit's starting to look like tie-dye. Like, her shit is just like fucking, she's sweating all over me. And then like, she puts her little nub on me to get some fucking to get leverage, you know what I mean? Like, to get her balance. And I thought it was gonna be mushy, but it wasn't. It was like mad hard. So I was just like, this is fucking weird. And I'm like, I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. You know what I mean? Like, you think that you can go there for a story? I'm like, damn, dog, I'm using this bitch for a story, and like, I can't even do this shit. And I'm like, all right, man, like, people want to be treated normal. Like, if someone's got like a disability, they just want to be treated normal. And I'm like, well, if a normal motherfucker was sweating all over me, I'd fucking like shut that shit the fuck down. So,
right, yeah.
So like, I'm gonna just treat her as normal. And sure enough, I'm like, all right, I'm good. Don't even worry about it. And she's like, what is? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, thank you. I really appreciate it. And like, you could just see her face break. And I'm like, no, it was good. She's like, no, it's fine. And like, so now my heart's breaking. I'm like, damn, dude, like, I just came in here and just fucked, like, and then literally 5 seconds later, the song was over. Like, all I had to do was shut my fucking mouth for 5 fucking seconds. And I just like walked out, just like, oh my God, dude, like, what a fucking piece of shit. So like, that was like, it's funny, but the moral of the story is like, it's like, you doing shit for, you go do shit for stories, but like, there's always someone on the other side of that shit too.
Right. Yeah. That's my luck, bro. Like,
yeah.
Just like that bad luck. Like, I've always had the luck my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
To where, like, if we're in public and I see somebody trip and fall, I'll be like, oh, what a dumbass.
Yeah.
Like, Johnny's blind. Like, no, is he?
Yeah.
For real? Damn. My bad, dude.
It's funny.
Yeah, let me help you up.
That was I remember it was years ago, and I was like, I knew I suffer from depression, and I was at the airport, and this old lady just ate shit, and I didn't even laugh, and I was like, man, you really need to go talk to somebody. Like you didn't even laugh at this old woman falling, dude. Because falling is funny, dude. Watching people fall is jokes, dude.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, you feel bad, but you're like, fuck, dude. This shit.
Yeah.
One time I was in the movies, and this big girl was walking down. She had like that big old tub of popcorn.
Yeah.
And I guess she missed a step, and she fell. And when she fell, I'm not even lying to you, bro, that popcorn came up in the air the movies. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, is she okay? Okay, she's good. All right, I'm going to laugh my fucking ass off then.
I mean, just last week I'm at the motherfucking flea market, and I want to leave, and like you got to exit way the fuck out over here. But then they had like a wall with like a 4 or 5 foot drop that you could just climb over and jump over. Mm-hmm. And yo, I jumped over that bitch and my fucking leg buckled and I had to do like the run on that bitch. And since I was out like Pasadena with fucking like flea market, nobody laughed. I'm sitting there laughing my ass off like, hell no, dude. Like I almost fucking ate shit. Like that's funny.
Yeah, I laugh at myself too, bro.
Yeah,
if I
bro.
trip or like a fucking idiot.
Fuck yeah, well played, you fucking dick. Like
yeah, what a dipshit.
Yep.
There's a curb there. Way to go, fucking dumbass. Like that's exactly how I am, bro. Like I laugh at my own fucking self all the time, dude.
As you should, man. Don't take yourself too serious, man.
You can't. You fucking can't. And you know what? I wanted to talk to you also about in Hyena. Because I related to you like super fucking hardcore in one part of that story. Not the grimy shit, of course.
Right.
But when you said that you were the chubby white kid and you used to swim with your shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's all fucking me, bro. Like straight up, like I would always, my fucking excuse is like, oh, well, I have to have my shirt on because my shoulders really burn easy. So
that's the fat kid, that's the fat white kid shit all day, bro. Like, yeah, man, I get sunburned, man. I get sun poisoning. I had that fucking
sun poison,
yeah. Everyone's like, yo, okay, yeah, or whatever you say, titties.
Right,
like,
yeah, exactly. Not the fact that when you get in the shirt or get on the pool and you get out, it's like a wet t-shirt contrast.
Straight up,
like, yeah, okay,
yeah.
Sure.
All right, D-cup.
Yeah, the fact that you have bigger titties than my sister kind of disturbing.
I know. It was kind of like it's kind of weird now. Like there's so many fucking fat kids now that they just they don't give a fuck. There's a freedom in their fatness and shit. I'm like,
freedom in the fatness.
Yeah, they just don't care, man.
Yeah, like now, like I think because I'm 34, and once I hit my 30s, I stopped giving a shit. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I got my first viral video was me in the shower singing R. Kelly. Yeah. It's like when your jam comes on in the shower. And I'm in there and I'm like slapping my tits and shit. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, dude,
And that's what fucking made it go viral because of the simple fact that I didn't give a shit.
Nah.
Like, this big motherfucker slapped his titties. Fucking right.
I think everybody's got to, like, everyone, you just got to use what you have.
You
do. You like be like the Indians. Use every single part of the buffalo. You know what I mean? Like use everything that you got. All your fucking special powers.
Right. Like I sell calendars now.
Oh, word.
Yeah. Like fucking 12-month calendars. Like actually going right here. Look at this motherfucker, bro.
Polar bear. Oh yeah. Man, they're catching mad nuts to your ass, bro.
Oh yeah. The fucking back is worse.
Oh, straight up. That's fucking great, dude.
Yeah, bro. Like it's, and I first started this year for 2019. Yeah. I sold 200 of those motherfuckers, man.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Can you open it?
Yeah.
I always like with calendars. I always want to see what my month is. Like I just need to see. And like I got a 50-50 chance of having a good picture or a whack picture because
you do.
Because I'm a September baby. Like June always lucks out. June and July they always get the hottest ones. All right, let's see what mine is.
What is? I don't even
September.
Know. Oh yeah, that's
not bad.
That's legit.
Polar bear comedy. Yeah, you laying back with your back arch.
Yeah,
showing off the tat.
Trucker pose.
Yeah, with some fucking them Air Force Ones.
Dude, the Air Force Ones are horrible.
Are they Air
Force Ones, bro?
Yo, Jesus Christ, yeah. If I saw some dude with them Air Force Ones on, I would not get in a fight with him. I'd be like, I'm gonna stay away from that fucking dude, man. No.
It's even on the cover, Air Force Ones, bro.
Yeah, I made the cover. Yeah, that was mine. The cover shot.
I get clowned so hard for those fucking Air Force Ones, bro. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I use them to walk around, do shit. You know, like I don't fucking use them to do everyday things. Like I'm not worried about it.
All right, so I work on a rap station, and like they're always clowning my white shoes for not being all the way clean, because like the rap culture is you keep your fucking shoes extra clean.
Right.
And I'm like, look, bro, I'm trying to fuck white artsy bitches, and if you roll up with super clean shoes, they not fucking with you. You need your shit to be fucking. They want them bitches to be run down. You know what I mean? They want them to look like you just changed the oil in the motherfuckers. Hiked through the desert, but like I meet them like halfway. Yeah, and that helps me. But like people like, man, what's up with your motherfucking shoes? Them shit's beat down. I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to fuck a bitch that likes Fendi belts, man. I'm trying to get a fucking college art bitch, man.
Right.
I live in Los Feliz, man. I live in like the hipster part of LA. I'm trying to fuck those girls.
How is that, bro, living in LA? Like, I know you grew up in Detroit, so living in LA is like completely fucking, has to be a 180, completely different.
It's really like, it's like there's parts of it I just really love. I love the sunsets and like shit is beautiful, but I also just hate motherfuckers. I just fucking hate people, dog.
I can only imagine, especially in LA, bro.
So I'm like, we're out to, and here's the deal, like LA's super expensive and nobody has kids. Feminism has failed women. Real talk. Feminism
I know.
has failed women. I was talking to my grandma about this shit before she passed, and she had 6 kids, raised them motherfuckers, and she's very high IQ. And then once the kids got out the house, she got her master's in college and then started a career and was like, she was able to have her children and have a career. And I was just talking about this shit on the air. It's like, you got these motherfuckers drinking like all organic. Everything's organic. Everything's all natural. Everything is like no pesticides, almond milk. Everything's all natural. And the most all natural thing a fucking chick can do is to have a fucking child.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Bitch, you are bleeding every fucking month to have a fucking child.
Yes.
Like, you are going against nature. Every month you're going against fucking nature. I'm not saying you need to pop out 20 fucking kids.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, yo, that's kind of what we're here for, is to breed.
Yes.
So we have in Los Angeles, you're chock full of fucking these neurotic ass career women that are deep into their 30s. They're fucking unhappy for some fucking reason. So like they're picking out like there's a wage gap, or there's this, or there's all this fucking bullshit, and you're like, nah, bitch, you're mad because you wouldn't let nobody dump a nut in you. You don't have a child.
Right.
Your child is your fucking dog. And then this is to my point. These motherfuckers bring their goddamn dogs fucking everywhere. And I took my girl out at the time, and we're at this place. It's like $50 a plate restaurant. Like, shit is high out there in LA. You know what I'm saying?
Insane, yeah.
So I'm at some motherfucking expensive ass restaurant, and this couple has their dog. We're sitting outside, and they got their dogs. Their dog is sitting on my fucking foot.
Fuck that, dude.
Yo, their dog is sitting on my foot, and I'm like, I can say some shit and burn this shit down and ruin my fucking meal.
Right.
And I've done that shit before.
Yeah.
Or I can just have this dog sit on my foot. So I literally just sat there with the dog sitting on my fucking foot because they can't afford to fucking, they don't have the time or the money to have fucking children. So they have 2 dogs that they call their children.
Right.
And it's sitting on my foot. So I was just feeding it the greasiest fucking shit. Like, I was just under the table just giving it the greasiest shit. Like, I hope he shits all over your fucking house tonight.
Mean ass fucking farts.
Yeah.
And gagging, waking up gagging.
It probably has like some ironic name. What's wrong with Tupac?
I was gonna say Biscuit, but Tupac's actually funnier.
Yeah, they're fucking, they'll name their dogs after rappers and their kids after authors. That's what the fuck they do out there.
Biggie, Tupac, come inside.
Yeah,
Let's
come
go.
inside, yeah.
Don't be all gang related outside. Come on.
Yeah. Straight up. Bukowski, it's time for dinner.
Bukowski. I can actually see a fucking white family naming their dog, their pug, Bukowski.
Yeah, probably so, bro.
There's a Bukowski out there.
I was talking about their kid, though.
Oh, shit.
They're like, hey, Bukowski, time for dinner. Put on your Crocs.
Coming, mother.
Yeah. Come on, Tupac.
I don't have you for a long time, but I really want to fucking get this out because this is a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while. Have you ever, and I think you may have answered this before, but have you ever thought of doing stand-up comedy?
The idea of doing stand-up comedy, it horrifies me.
Really? It's just like nerve-wracking? You get like anxiety, you think?
Yeah, I'm not crazy about, I've done it. I've done like a couple comedy things where I've been successful. Where I didn't all the way bomb, and I told there's a story from Hyena, and I'm not gonna give it away, but I told the abortion story in Hyena. It was like, it was story time. Come tell your stories, and let's just say I told my story, and they should have had me go last because I just ruined everything. Like you're not following that story.
Did you do it in L.A.?
Yep, I did it in L.A. and I bodied everybody before me and everybody after me. But the thing is this, it's like, it's such a fucking talent that y'all have to be able to tell the same joke and have it be fresh.
Right.
And I don't got that, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't got that in me. And the other thing is, I fucking hate comedians.
Really?
Yeah, they're fucking... You seem fucking awesome, and I don't want to paint everybody with a broad brush, but like self-involved, fucking, you're talking to them, they're trying out their fucking material on. Right. Like, are we having a conversation, or are you just trying out your fucking material on me? Right now. Yeah. Like super fucking like they're self-deprecating and self-involved at the same fucking time, and I just like even just sitting waiting backstage with those motherfuckers, I was like, put a fucking bullet in my head. But that being said, if you want to get some shit made, like comedy, like I'm over here crying about nobody buying my books. Like all I have to do is go on stage and try to start doing stand-up, and I would be much more successful. So yeah, like yo, pick your fucking like. If you want it, if you want a fast track in LA is to do stand up.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that, but I do get what you're saying also about comedians, because there are some people that are just really, like you said, self-involved, and they don't. How do I put it? Fuck it. They don't give a shit about anybody else. Like they give a shit about them and their set. And I get it before you go on stage, because I gotta kind of get my mind right before I go on stage also. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, if you're off stage, stop being a dick. Right. You know, like, you're done. Turn it off. Come out, have a conversation, be cool, mingle.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like competition. They want you to fucking crash and burn. They don't want somebody to destroy, and then they gotta fucking follow that shit.
Right. And see, to me, that's bullshit, because I love when somebody goes up before me and lights the stage on fire. Yeah. Because it makes me work that much harder. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I gotta fucking bring it. Yeah. And I kind of like psych myself, like, all right, let's go. Yeah. But a lot of motherfuckers, they want that easy road. They want you to fucking bomb so you can go up there and fucking, they can take all the shine and all the glory.
Yeah, well, what was up with that? Yeah, fucking shit on you low key and then fucking keep it going. Yeah.
Exactly.
We're in it together. Yeah, I had to suffer through that one.
Right. yeah, exactly.
How about traffic jams? Crazy, right? Like, all right, dude, fucking sweet.
Yeah, dude, and that's, to me, if you have a good show all the way through, you're gonna have that much more like of a happy audience. Right. So where at the end, when you do sell merch, you're gonna sell that much more merch because they had such a really good fucking time that they want to spend money. They didn't come to a half-ass show, so they don't want to buy half-ass merch. Like, put on a good show from beginning to end, and your merch sales will fucking go through the fucking roof.
Who are some of your favorite comedians?
Of all time, definitely Richard Pryor.
Yeah, that was my guy too.
Only reason he's my favorite is because I think that he started the whole self-deprecating thing. Yeah. Like, he did the whole thing where he, like, smoked crack, lit himself on fire, ran down the street. Yeah. And to come out of that, to do a comedy special and clown on yourself, a lot of people were like, I don't know, what's he going to do? How's he going to come back from this? He came back and he fucking roasted the shit out of himself. Right. Yeah. Called himself a crackhead, said that he lit himself on fire, ran down the street. He acted it out. And to me, that's comedy. Right. Where you can make fun of yourself and you're not taking yourself so seriously. Yeah. And I love him for that. Him, Eddie Murphy, alive right now. I know Eddie Murphy's alive, but alive right now, like... Like, dude,
not his career. No, he's coming back, y'all. He is.
He's gonna do that Netflix. Back. Yeah. I hope he fucking knocks it out the park, dude.
Yeah,
Eddie, I really hope he does.
Delirious and Raw were my like. That was my shit.
Yeah. The ice cream, like that's my shit right there.
Yeah, that was my shit.
The ice cream man's coming. Like, that's my shit. But up and coming, have you heard of Andrew Scholes? Dude, check this guy out.
All right, bet.
He's like exactly what comedy needs because he gives no fucks.
That's what's up.
He gives no fucks. There's a whole clip on YouTube where he talks about trannies and transgenders and like he's like explaining it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm gonna talk about these trannies real quick. He's like, trannies, I don't know why y'all getting so offended. We're just shortening the name like we do with every fucking thing in the English word. He's like, example, trans, gen, der, tranny, gran, ma, there, granny. He's like, now I know what y'all are saying. What if I say blackie? It's like, oh, wait a minute.
But that's actually, you're adding a fucking syllable. You're adding a syllable.
That's exactly what he said. Of course that's offensive. You made it longer. Like, his material, he gives no fucks.
That's why I don't say African American. I'm like, what? I gotta say fucking 5 extra syllables to say black?
And he says that shit too. And he's like, now what if I have somebody who's El Salvadorian, Mexican? Like, I'm not going to say 15 syllables to say your fucking country. Like, why am I saying that? Like, that dude is legit. He's with Charlemagne the God a lot.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. Like, look him up, dude, because that dude is like, his comedy is so fucking raw.
Yeah.
Like, there was a girl who had a seizure at his show.
Yeah.
And, like, he got up on stage, made sure he was good. While he was making sure he was good, he was like roasting the fucking medical staff.
Yeah.
Saying, hey, them shirts are kind of tight, fellas. You taking your heart rate right now with the shirt. That shit, I can see your heart beating through that motherfucker.
Straight up.
And he was like, is that girl okay? And they're like, yeah. He's like, I want to make sure she's okay because I'm going to roast this bitch for fucking up my comedy show. And he roasts the fucking chick, dude, like that had a fucking seizure.
That's fucking awesome.
And some girl in the audience got offended. And he roasted the fuck out of her.
You know what the shit I find real fucking annoying, especially for me, like, a lot of cats don't know about me. I consider myself a fringe artist. I've been doing it a long time, and I've been spitting what I spit. But it was like, it took Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr to come out clowning that shit for all these comedians to boss up, and now they're like, oh yeah, it's like, bro, you was a bitch 2 months ago.
Yep.
And now you're going in on Saturday Night Live. Ooh, like,
yeah,
fuck you,
yeah,
dude.
yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
You got no fucking balls.
Yeah.
You got no balls. And I get it. Like, hey, I get it. Like, you got to protect your job, but
still, like, to an extent. Bro, you know, like the way I protect my shit is I know what's gonna piss people off, and I kind of stay away from it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do politics on my comedy. I don't do none of that shit. I stay away from it, and I just stay funny.
Yeah.
That's it. But you have comedians who are hopping on the bandwagon of like, ban Louis C.K., ban this dude, ban him. Like, why?
Right.
You're fucking taking down your own people. That's so fucking stupid to me.
Yeah, they're the loudest.
So
the loudest ones be the booty ticklers.
Straight up. So with Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr dropping that, I think it was much needed in the comedy game.
Yeah.
And it needed it because you can't ban these motherfuckers.
No, they so goddamn big.
They're fucking caked up that you're not going to ban these dudes. Like, fuck you.
Nah.
You're not ruining my career.
No, yeah. And it was like, I was happy to see that shit. And the funny, it was like, they ain't say shit that a lot of, like, they ain't say shit that cats wasn't saying, but they said it to more people. Yeah. And their shit holds weight. Yeah. And my hat goes off to like the smaller cats that was saying that shit, really putting that shit on, really putting their ass on the motherfucking line because they don't have the fuck you money.
Right.
They don't got that fuck you money. Yep. That's actually why I also hate Kevin Hart, because he has fuck you money and then all he does is suck dick. It's like, bro, man, you worked so fucking hard to get all that fuck you money. Yeah. And you don't say fuck you.
Like, I can appreciate Kevin Hart not hosting the Oscars. That's fucking cool. But he was like, I'm not going to apologize. I'm done apologizing about it. The motherfucker apologized like 98 fucking times.
I'd have been like, suck my fucking dick. It's a joke.
Yeah, and it's from fucking 2010.
It's a joke from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And didn't y'all just reelect a fucking blackface motherfucker in Virginia, you fucking assholes? Fuck you.
Right.
Be consistent, bitch.
Yeah. No, 110% be fucking consistent.
Fuck you.
Hate. Yeah. That's why I hate politics so much, because there's so much hypocrites.
Yeah, it's tribal, dog. Yeah, it's tribal.
It's so fucking annoying.
Yeah, like, shit's cool depending on what letters in front of your name, dog. Yeah. You know, and it's on both sides.
It is.
Like, bro.
It is. Yeah. I mean, it comes from both sides, and I've noticed that, and I've seen that. It's like, come on, man. Like, if you get pissed off about something, stay pissed off about that one subject.
Yeah, and look, I'm not even for, like, look, the other thing too is like, shit changes. Mm-hmm. Like, so you cannot judge a person's actions with today's morals 20 years ago. You can't look at a motherfucker 20 years ago and judge what the fuck they're doing, because there was a different set of morals and social norms that one operated under.
Yeah. No, definitely.
It's like, you fucking moron.
Yeah, like, I mean, fuck, dude. It's, I don't know, man. Like I told you when we pulled up here, like, I feel like I'm living in like a parallel universe, dude. Like, it's
shit is wacky than a motherfucker, bro. Shit is wacky. I think people are growing with the next. I'll say within the next couple years, it's gonna snap back because people are exhausted.
Yes, dude.
People are exhausted by this shit.
I think so too.
They're just like, all right, dog, stop. You know, you got 10% of these people that are just loud as fuck, yelling about shit.
Right.
I had Paige Kennedy, who was an actor, and he cracked one joke. He cracked a joke one year, came back, cracked the same joke the next year, and some bitches tried to get his show kicked off the fucking air. Like, it was funny a year ago, and then this year it's not funny. It was the same fucking joke on the same goddamn show.
So fucked.
And it's like, oh, bro, like, it was talking about his preference in women. It's like, a motherfucker's allowed to have a preference in goddamn women.
Yeah. No, it's body shaming. Fuck off. Like, it's
like, whatever, dude. Like, some motherfuckers like tall people. So,
yeah.
Like, I want these short guys to get out there. Them short guys been getting shit on, man.
They have.
Yeah, the tiny little fellas with the lips in their shoes, man. Like,
I saw you.
You height shaming these motherfuckers. Give some pussy to the dwarf.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
to the tall dwarf.
When that dude called in the show, the bagel guy.
Oh yeah.
And you were like fucking with him.
Oh yeah.
That shit was hilarious. But he was being a dick. Like, that's. That dude was kind of being a dick, and so you shitted on him, and rightfully so.
He was fine. I was just being a dick, though. I was just.
You were like, was it a regular bat or a miniature bat?
Yeah.
Or the miniature bat, was it like a regular size? Or...
Yeah. Yeah, I was being an asshole.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, though, dude. Like,
yeah.
I love people who can take a joke and who can fucking give a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't dish it if you can't take it.
No.
Like, I love raw people like fucking Corey Holcomb, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man, he'll say some raw shit.
Corey's awesome.
I love that. And the shit that you had when you had him on with you and Lord Sear, that interview was like one of my fucking favorites, bro.
Yeah. Was that the side bitch one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the side Valentine, side Thanksgiving, side baby. Like, that shit was fucking great. Like, I've shown so many comedian friends that one fucking interview, like when we're on the road, like traveling. Like, man, I gotta listen to this. And we fucking die.
Yeah, Corey's
like,
Corey's something special.
Fucking great. Well, we gotta wrap it up here soon because we gotta get you down to book people. But I did get you something.
Oh, for real?
For coming on the podcast.
Appreciate it.
So we'll have you open that here.
I hope it's a calendar. How the
we'll
fuck
get you.
I open
Right here.
Man, I got
There you go.
Oh man. Oh yo, dude. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Sure, man. And I know it's kind of a bitch to take back, so I can always ship it if you need to.
Oh, that'd be fucking great.
I got you, bro.
Thank you, man. I'm an avid backgammon player.
I know you are, man. So, you always talk about it.
Yeah, I'm always playing backgammon. I was actually playing the day before I left.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is fucking awesome. This will be a great little thing to keep in the car, just in case somebody want some.
Yeah.
Yep.
They want to get done up on the backgammon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got this shit. Got the blue for the polar bear. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Thank you very much, man. That's very kind of you, Polar Bear. Appreciate you.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me.
It's been fucking great, dude. Fucking awesome having you on the show. Let them know where they can follow you at.
Well, you can follow me at One More Jude at One More Jude on Instagram. But I'm always shadow banned. Like they stay shadow banning a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So go to onemorejude.com. You can check out. There's a Howard Stern interview on there that's pretty fucking good.
Oh.
And like there's an animated story from Hummingbird on there. And you can sign up for my email because I'm just tired of like Mark Zuckerberg deciding who I get to talk to and who I don't get to talk to. Like, and So like I'm just trying to get like my email list. I'm trying to get my email list booming.
Yeah.
And I also, I'm sure you have a lot of wine collectors. That actually you probably do got some wine collectors.
I might, yeah.
I dropped a fire ass wine. I got with this wine company that's so good that I'm not allowed to say that I'm with them.
Because you're so fucking raw, they didn't want to, like, any affiliation?
They love the show, but they're like, you cannot put our fucking name on there. So I got their best vineyard, and they fucking blend, like, the blend is fucking, I got their best vineyard, and they're one of their top blenders. Shout out to K Fox, and I'm doing, like, a wine and book combo just because I want to, like, I'm just trying to come up with new ways to fucking sell books because don't nobody want fucking books. So I'm like, all right, I'll pair it with some alcohol.
Right, yeah. Nah, that's what's up, dude. Y'all support the hell out of this guy, man. Like, seriously, like, the dude does amazing fucking work, amazing talent. And what y'all need to do, I really want to get you, and I know that you've been told this, and I know you want to be on the show, is I want to get you on that fucking Joe Rogan podcast, dude. Like, you need to be on that motherfucker. So
yeah, I mean,
so y'all, and I know it's like nothing that you can do, but for my viewers, for people watching, for people listening, go on every Joe Rogan podcast on YouTube and be like, hey, y'all need Rude Jude. Y'all need Rude Jude. Just hit the fucking comment section. I'll do it with y'all. Y'all need Rude Jude. Get Rude Jude. Get Rude Jude. After a while, they're gonna have you on, bro. Like,
they got I don't know what the guest booker's name, but like, he's probably the easiest one to get to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Joe Wright don't read none of that shit. So it's just like getting that guest booker, get in his fucking DMs or get in his shit. I don't know his name. That's how much I've given up on that shit. My favorite shit, people like, I'll do an IG live. They're like, oh, you should do Joe Rogan. I'm like, you should be my fucking manager, man.
Right? Yeah, no shit.
Like, I should do a guy that gets 3 million fucking views per episode. All right.
Right, yeah, I should do that. Yeah. Why didn't I think of that?
I should be president too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know how people tell you that shit all the time. It's kind of like, well, yeah, no shit, motherfucker.
Should go on 2020. I'm gonna go on 2020 after that, and then whatever the fuck anybody else watches, Dateline.
Yeah.
No, is that the one where they was catching the pedophiles?
Oh, dude, Chris Hansen or whatever?
Yeah, I ain't going on Dateline.
Think you're walking into some good pizza?
Yeah, straight up. I thought this was a fucking interview about Hummingbird. Just sit down. Just sit down a second.
Did you see that one dude get arrested and he was like, well, can I get a slice of pizza while I wait for the cops to show up? He gave no fuck. He's sitting there eating. He's like, I didn't do anything. I'm just came here for pizza.
Straight up. I think they beat them shits. It's entrapment or some shit.
Ah, man, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. But y'all support the fuck out of this dude. Hyena, Hummingbird, go on Amazon, go to your bookstores, grab the shit. Hyena, just fucking stream it on YouTube, those fucking bastards. Yeah. Audio, get the Hummingbird. You'll love the audio, the books. They're fucking amazing.
And if you do decide to steal them, just do me a favor. Go on and write a review. And don't call me Rude Jude, because I need motherfuckers to look at me like an author.
Jude Angelini.
Yeah. Or Angelini. Like, Angelini did this. You know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers be like, Rude Jude, and write this beautiful thing. I'm like, oh, man. You just, like, it's like you took this... cooked a beautiful steak and then just took a shit on it.
Yeah, like strippers, when they go to interview for work, they don't use their stage name.
Nah. No.
Recommendation letters. Alizé is very good with what she does. She's...
Who's your favorite author? Rude Jude. That's when they stop listening to you. They're like, no. Yeah, just Jude Angelini.
Jude Angelini.
Well, I appreciate y'all listening, and thank you for introducing me to your fan base. So thanks for listening, y'all.
Thank you for coming on, brother. Really do appreciate it.
Follow
this dude. His Instagram is fucking fire. Go on there and like. I'll go on your shit. I'll just like. Just because. Just do it. Help the motherfucker out, man.
Yeah.
But this has been an episode again of Polar Bear Live, exclusive interviews. Love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. And until next time, we'll see y'all.
You're now rocking with Cooler than the Polar Bear's toe.
I got that average dick. I can make you bust once, but probably not twice. You can't be mad at this. Not too big or too small. The size fits just right, so I'll show you average. Average. I got that average dick. I'm so mediocre. Get a dose once, but you can't have no more. My pubes trimmed up, girl, you can't find a curl. On my manscaping shit, so I look bigger to the world. And if I bust early with no warning, moaning, my tongue game is proper, don't need for you to suffer. May not fiend for this Subway 6 inch, but I got the girth with that, so no need for you to bitch. I'm not the GOAT, but I'm far from little, intermediate, but still beat it up. And I ain't in the hood wearing sweatpants and loafers. I really wish I could, but I'm a grower, not a show. What tonight's tonight? Coming from the club, rubbing on your thigh right now, already catching chub. Don't brag about my dick because it's average. My full stroke's a half stroke. I got that average dick. I can make you bust once, but probably not twice. You can't be mad at this. Not too big or too small, the size fits just right, so I'll show you average. Average. I got that average dick.